Hey you guys, so I'm coming to you from our new house in my bathrobe. um, just got home and I was reading some of your guys' comments and about the scale, and I just wanted to encourage you. I hope that you can see me okay right now. It's kind of dark, but okay, so I actually was going back through my emails right now that I sent my personal coach when I started to lose weight, which was back in the earliest email I found was January of 2010, I think was the date. And I wish I could, I wanted to flip and read, um, flip back and forth from my email to the camera, but it won't let me. It'll take me off of the screen. But um, here's some of the things that I was telling her when I first started. I had explained to her that after I had my middle son, Michael, well, actually, when I was pregnant with him, I developed hypoglycemia. So, you guys probably know what the symptoms are: headache, dizzy, lightheaded, whatever. And so, when I started gaining weight after I had my third son, by that time my hypoglycemia had gotten so bad that I actually felt like if I didn't eat a huge meal when I would get the symptoms, that I would feel the symptoms sooner. And I was so freaked out of passing out when I was with the kids, or just driving or whatever, that I would stuff my face and I was always eating. So that's actually what I had to conquer. That was one of the main things I had to conquer when I first started losing weight. I had to learn that a lot of times when you get a headache or feel lightheaded or your stomach rumbles, that it could just mean that you're thirsty. And so that's one of the things that I personally learned when I first started losing weight. So I just want to encourage you with that one little tip, that sometimes it's not always hunger that you might be feeling, or sometimes it's linked to emotional reasons, that you don't actually need food. Maybe you're just feeling lonely or discouraged, depressed, whatever. But when I was going back into these emails, one of the things that I sent to my coach was after, it must have been the third or fourth week, I still had not seen any change on the scale. And what I was so frustrated, you guys, because I was trying so hard. I was doing everything right, just like you guys, and nothing was happening. And so what my coach explained to me was that you've been eating a certain way for so long. You need to understand that you have to reprogram your body. So when you start eating a new way that's healthy, your body's like, whoa, lady, what's up? What are you doing? So a lot of times, to compensate for that, your body will actually gain weight. Sometimes it'll stay the same, Sometimes you'll lose weight in the first week or so. I never did, you guys. I never even saw a single pound come off, and I had to verify this. That's why I went back into my emails. But I never saw a single pound come off until almost month 2. But what I knew in the depths of my soul was that I was making positive changes, and I had to put my faith in the process. I had to put my faith that what my coach said would work, would work. And a lot of times that's hard for us because we live in this microwave world where we want that instant fix. We want that instant gratification. It's okay if you're going to make a jewelry purchase. Instant gratification is good for those types of things. Unless you're saving money for something. But for weight loss, you guys, think of how long over a period of time it took for you to put the weight on. For me, my 100 pounds, it was not overnight. It was over a long course of time of me making bad food choices and being lazy, not exercising, allowing my depression to take over where I wasn't hardly going outside and doing things with my family, you know? I even got to the point where I didn't even go grocery shopping, you guys. My social anxiety got so bad that I had Vons deliver my food. So, I just want to encourage you, don't give up on the process. You might be discouraged right now, but it's called, and I wanted to share this with you. I'm actually reading this book right now. I want you guys to go out and buy this, okay? I'm like, as your coach, telling you, go buy this book. I'm sure it's on Kindle too, but it's $16. I just started reading this, and already I've been in tears for the last couple of days because I'm like, why didn't I have this book in the beginning of me losing weight? Because I really, really feel like a lot of the discouragement that I was feeling in the beginning I wouldn't have had to have that if I knew these truths inside here, which it talks, you know, you can apply these truths, the compound effect, to anything. Income, weight loss, whatever. But I just wanted to read a little blurb. And I want you guys to apply this to your weight loss journey, okay? The compound effect is the principle of reaping huge rewards from a series of small, smart choices. What's most interesting about this process to me is that even though the results are massive, the steps in the moment don't feel significant. Whether you're using this strategy for improving your health, relationships, finances, or anything else for that matter, the changes are so subtle, they're almost imperceptible. These small changes offer little or no immediate results, no big win, no obvious "I told you so" payoff. So why bother? Most people get tripped up by the simplicity of the compound effect. For instance, they quit after the 8th day of running because they're still overweight. Or they stop practicing the piano after 6 months because they haven't mastered anything other than the chopsticks. Or they stop making contributions to their IRA after a few years because they could use the cash. What they don't realize is that these small, seemingly insignificant steps, completed consistently over time, will create a radical difference. Okay, so then this is actually something I put on one of my pictures online. I don't know if you saw it, but small, smart choices plus consistency plus time equals radical difference. I don't know if you can see this. Hopefully you can see that. So I just really felt like I had to share that with you guys because that's what you're doing right now. Every single meal, every single time that you turn the TV off and you get your workout clothes on and you go and exercise, every time that you say no to just even a bite of ice cream to try, you know, one of your friends or one of your kids' dessert, God, God, what else? Anytime you say no to hanging out with a friend who maybe isn't on the same journey as you, and every time you hang out with that person, all you guys do is eat. I had a friend like that. I had to stop hanging out with her as much because all she wanted to pick were restaurants that had rich food, and I just, I still love her, but I couldn't hang out with her anymore. You guys, it was too hard for me to say no to these good foods. So think about the choices that you're making. Try and live more in the moment. That'll definitely help you with not cheating on your clean eating. Excuse me. And just remember and encourage yourself that this is a process. You are going to lose weight. You are. I mean, you can't not lose weight. You can't not lose weight from doing this plan. So trust in the process. Trust me as your coach. I would not lead you guys the wrong way. And please, you guys, I've been there. I've been exactly where you are. I still get there. I still have I'd like to lose at least 10 more pounds. So I haven't lost anything for almost a month. Maybe a half a pound. But my inches haven't gone down, and I'm working my ass off, and I'm like, sometimes, why isn't it happening? But I've done this long enough that I know to just keep trusting in the process, keep making those wise food choices and exercising my butt off, and the payoff will happen. It just does. Sometimes our bodies just take a little bit longer, and so just know that it's going to happen, and please don't stop. Whatever you do, if you're in the middle of a discouragement or pity party right now, please come and tell me. I am your coach, but I'm also your friend, okay? And I don't want you to feel shame or scared that you can't talk to me about struggles. I want you guys to know that I'm here for you day in and day out. This is my passion. I want to help you guys so much get to your goals, but how am I going to know how you're doing if you don't come and share stuff with me? So please don't feel nervous. If you're having a bad day, or if you're like, I'm about to eat this piece of cheesecake, I need help, please pray for me. I'm there. My Facebook is linked to my cell phone, so I get ding, ding, dings. I mean, if you guys need to talk to me, I'm there for you, okay? Except when I'm sleeping, which is from 11 to 6 Pacific time. But I will see your message when I get up. But don't ever feel like you can't be truthful with where you're at, because I still struggle too, you guys. I'm still human. I'm not perfect. I still eat more than I should sometimes, and but I'm like, sometimes I beat myself up. Why did I do that? I know I shouldn't do that. If I keep doing that, I'm going to put weight back on. That's what happened last year at Christmas. So I've worked too hard to put it back on. I want to stay and going in the right direction. So anyway, I hope that this encourages you. I hope that you guys know how much I love you. I adore you. You guys are beautiful women, inside and out. Even if the changes aren't happening on the outside where you're feeling beautiful yet, know that you are, okay? You are God's creation. He did not make a mistake when he made you, and you're here for a reason. You're here in this group for a reason. I'm your coach for a reason. He led you guys to me. So don't ever doubt that, okay? And I hope this helps you. Hope this touches you. Hope this encourages you to keep going and to trust the process. And I will be here for you always. All right? Okay, bye. Take care, sister friends.